next game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Wow, we all allied and betrayed each other. Well, I can't say I'm completely shocked.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Oh, I was gonna say, did that just whack me with Clover? I'm not okay with this.
Fi. I'm sorry.
Why? Tenmyoji, why? I trusted you.
Look, I said I was sorry.
I wonder if rock, paper, scissors is losable. Because Sigma had the whole thing in his head about, like, having a path that's already been chosen.
See? I told you. A soft heart is the easiest to break. Do you understand what kind of game this is now?
Life or death game. The only kind to come out of Japan, apparently. Just tell me one thing, Tenmyoji. Why did you do it?
Are you serious? Someone's dead, and not just dead, murdered. I got no reason to think that murderer wasn't one of you. Only an idiot trusts someone he's never met when there's a killer on the loose. You think I had a choice? Right. I think that's enough for me. I'm old, and I'm tired. So tired.
Tenmyoji shuffled off, the same weight I'd seen earlier sitting heavy on his shoulders. It was only then that I noticed an angry voice nearby.
Hey,
Oh god, no, not the wrath of Alice!
what the hell is this?
Hey, look, lady, I was gonna choose ally, I swear to God. But just as I'm about to do it, this little bastard runs in and hits the betray button.
I've always thought that Quark could be kind of evil if he wanted to.
What?
Oh, come on. Really gonna just try and play it dumb, huh? You're a manipulative little twerp, aren't you?
Quark, is he telling the truth? Were you the one who chose betray?
I kinda hope it was. Really.
No! I didn't do anything! I didn't have a chance to do anything before Mr. Dio pressed the button! I'm telling the truth! I promise!
It's amazing how finding a dead person changes everyone.
Sure, kid. Whatever. The cute and innocent act isn't gonna work.
No! Fine. You just wait.
Oh, she gonna fucking cut you. Alice turned on her heel and stormed off before Quark could reply, leaving him alone with Dio.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
See, Dio's an asshole, which is why I really wanted to be Quark. Because my logic is fucked up, okay?
How could you do that, Mr. Dio? You're a jerk.
I moved away silently to let them stare daggers at one another. See, like, when they teamed up with Alice, not Alice, with Luna, they were all buddy-buddy. It seemed that theirs wasn't the only team facing some friction, however.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
Oh, poor Luna.
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
The air in the room seemed to turn thick and sour, hanging over us like a brooding, angry cloud. It was a grim omen of darker times. Darker times to come, and we've already found one dead person. That doesn't bode well.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
Right now!
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are.
Quickly, run back in!
So, let me just close them.
No more dead people for the next one.
Have closed.
No more dead people!
Round 2 of the Amadex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Oh, gods. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't checked. Okay, so we're now... So this is the path where... Okay, I was like, that's green. I don't know if I did that or not. Yeah, so here we're going to get like a chance to agree or disagree with someone. And then we're going to pick a side and go down a tree. Whereas if I'd have done the other one, it was just a straight path. Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
And the rest of us die in a fiery explosion.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Or we just get annihilated, one of the two. I don't know how bombs work.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
Of course, you could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where everybody just keeps going back and forth and back and forth, and losing points. After all, if there's nobody with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5, round 100, round 2000. You might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897. Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
The rest of us do as well.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Where am I in this picture? I probably should have asked this question way sooner, but where am I in this picture?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Ziggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What? What do you mean?
Well, you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
You need 3 bracelets, I think is the point.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No,
Yes!
they do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way?
I found out the other day, actually, you cut my arm off.
Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Theo. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
You gotta die first, boy.
Of course I do.
Oh, well. I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
That's the most AI-like you've sounded all day.
Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right?
Luna does.
Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules.
And you get a nice dose of Soparil followed by... I've forgotten the name of the toxin.
I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
It would be nice.
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game.
There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Alas or Siggy. Or Fido. Or maybe Mooney. Or maybe everyone.
That doesn't bode well. What?
Why? Yeah. Why am I going to die?
We've got one BP. That's how this game works.
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
So you've got to be an asshole, but only sometimes.
I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Siggy.
Yay!
Full marks.
I get it.
Ah,
Sigma, Phi, Alice, and I only have one BP. If any of us chose Ally and got betrayed, our BP would drop below 0.
What? What the hell?
yep, now she's gonna actually fucking kill you two.
This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
Is there anything else you've conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
I think it's fair. After all, it's not like anybody else knew.
Aw, we didn't get the right, Phi, right. No one else knows these rules. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue till someone opens the number 9 door. No rules, blah blah blah. The secondary chromatic doors can be opened by any number of people so long as you have the right bracelets. Bracelets would let you unlock under 2 conditions. If you leave the building or your heart stops.
Oh, one last thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right? There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green.
Are we not going to ask about the dead lady?
That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, my color's changed. It's magenta now.
Mine's magenta too.
Well, I'm not going with you.
Me too. Hey, wait. It wasn't just the color that changed. I'm a solo now.
Looks like... Oh, I am going with Clover. Never mind. I'm somewhat okay with this.
I'm a yellow pair now.
I'm not going with you.
I am yellow as well.
Oh,
But it seems I'm
no
still
way.
a pair.
She might be okay with that.
Then who's the yellow solo?
Me.
Still a solo. Looks like I'm cyan.
I'm a cyan pair.
And you're with Phi.
Aren't you one too?
Yeah, says pear, and the color's cyan.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Well, at least it's pairing me with... Words, they're hard. It's it's actually paired me with someone different. Because, well, on this timeline, because it would have paired me with Luna every other time on this branch of the timeline, so I imagine here I'm gonna get paired with Clover no matter what.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random.
Provided it's on a different tree of the timeline.
No rules or anything.
Although to be fair, on this run, we haven't made any nudges at, like, breaking the timeline, so... What if that's just like a timeline branch-specific thing?
Now, with all of that explained,
I must bid you adieu.
sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore. I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys again. Did you really think I was gonna cry?
No, I've seen this joke before.
Suckers! As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What about the dead lady in the infirmary? Did you cry when she died? Because I probably will later. What the? You fucking dick!
You mad?
Anyway, good luck.
We have several questions!
I may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
I preferred have a nice trauma. Motherfucker, we have many questions!
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now?
That's a very good question.
We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
I wonder if Sigma's gonna reminisce about what happened when he got here.
Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
9. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind.
Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me?
Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anyone money, my family certainly wasn't rich. If If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some greater purpose on his earth. I'm not sure on that last one. Maybe we are. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know about it yet. This is your greater purpose, Sigma. Had I started a fight with a frightening religious new religion? No. Again, I'm not entirely convinced. Like, the burning crosses when you start the game up? Not sure. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes. But it was just the one time, and she was the one who went after me. Why do I have the feeling that that's gonna be important somewhere along the line? Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. There was a reason I'd been abducted and put into the Nonu game. I sure couldn't see it. I'm gonna click through this just in case if it's the same stuff as previously. I feel like it might be. I feel like I'm switching boat. I don't know if Luna was actually Sigma's old girlfriend or not. I don't know. This sounds like something Luna would write. Then surely we'd recognize each other. Oh, didn't mean to click that one. I was just clicking through the options. Well, we're going to the crew quarters, and as far as I know, nothing was different in that flashback. Other than the thoughts I briefly shared about my thoughts about Luna. Well, who's here?
Oh, Sigma.
You sound so thrilled to see me, Clover.
Well, have you found anything?
No. What about you?
Nothing. I looked through 3 or 4 of the rooms in here. No secret passages so far.
I don't think we're gonna find any. Do you really think Zero Senior is that stupid?
You're probably right. A secret passageway would be a pretty serious oversight. I have a lot of choice adjectives for Zero, but I admit stupid isn't one of them.
Right?
Yeah, I've been through here, know this puzzle.
Hey, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
So... what exactly is the deal with you two?
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we do. We're half-sisters.
That's a lie.
Any chance you'd buy that one?
Sorry.
Then what do you think we are?
I didn't feel like playing games, which is why I'm playing games.
What's headquarters supposed to mean?
What?
I heard you two talking in the infirmary. You said something about getting in touch with headquarters.
This is when they both stab me, isn't it?
Alice, what should we do?
Alice laid her hands on her hips and sighed.
Clover and I are co-workers.
Okay. Where do you co-work?
We can't tell you that.
The government would need to shoot me.
Why not? It's some sort of secret government project that you can't talk about?
You can tell yourself that if it makes you feel better.
Yes. Does it have something to do with Zero?
Well, why would you think that?
I know who the composed one here is.
Because you seem to know more about Zero than you're letting on, Clover. The way you were talking in the infirmary. There's even a Zero. Sure, sounds like you've heard of a Zero before to me. And Alice, from what you two were saying, I bet you know something about Zero, too. Come on, you can't hide it forever. Just tell me what's going on here.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
This is the third nonary game, if I'm correct.
Clover.
It's okay. I think we can tell him a little.
What do you mean this isn't the first time?
About a year ago,
Oh, this is only a year after the second honorary game.
9 people were kidnapped and forced to play a game.
It was a very good game. I highly recommend it.
The rules were different, but it was called the nonary game too. Oh, wait. I guess only 7 of them were really kidnapped. I mean, 2 of them were actually the ones behind it. No, I guess if I count the other 2, then there were 9. Anyway, the people behind that nonary game also called themselves Zero.
Whoa, hold on there, Clover.
So, the 9 excluding Santa and June. That must include the other 2 that Ace killed, like his co-workers. Okay. Also, I keep hitting my microphone. I'm sorry about that.
Can you give me more details? Besides, how do you even know about this in the first place?
Because I was part of it. I was one of the people who got kidnapped.
What? You mean this is your second notary game?
Yeah.
No, it's my 3rd.
That doesn't make things any better.
3rd?
The same thing happened 10 years ago.
Wait. What are you... That means you have to have something to do with this.
I guess you could say that.
What do you mean, guess? How could you not? Whoever keeps doing these notary games must have decided they want you to play a 3rd one.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we kind of broke time and space during the second one, didn't we?
Why not?
Because the game was run by a different person both times. And the guy behind the first nonary game has already been arrested.
What about the second one? You said there were 2 people for that one.
Yeah, one of them came back to life. That's why we don't talk about it. As I've said, we broke reality if you think about it too hard.
They're still on the run, but...
And it has to be them!
No, I really don't think so.
Why?
Because they already did what they were trying to do.
Yeah, break
There's
fucking
no
reality.
way they'd have another nonary game.
Okay, well that makes no sense. So let me see if I have this straight. An all-new game has already been done twice by different people and for different reasons.
Yes. Well, I can't be totally sure, but I think so.
And why is whoever's doing this calling it the nonary game? Is it a coincidence that they're calling themselves Zero?
I don't know.
That's not good enough. You gotta think. Clover, you're the key to figuring out all this out. But you've got to think.
I don't know. Oh.
What?
The gas mask.
The gas mask? Oh yeah, I saw it too.
But what about it's the same gas mask?
Well, somebody in a gas mask showed up and used that white smoke stuff on me. That's what happened a year ago. And that's what happened on the 22nd. Someone with a gas mask attacked Alice and me while we were...
Whoa. Then it's gotta be the same person.
But I don't know why they do that. I mean, they already did what they needed to do. And if it was them, then I don't know why all these other people are here. Except for me and Alice, none of you guys have anything to do with what happened a year ago.
To be fair, Alice had very little to do with what happened a year ago. We just picked her up in the desert at the end of the game.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I know I didn't have anything to do with it.
You sure you've never met any of the other people here?
Yeah, I'm sure. I know I've never met Luna, or Dio, or Tenmyoji, or Quark, or Phi. But Kay...
Right. There's no way to know who he is under that armor. And if his memory loss is real, he wouldn't know even if he had met any of us.
Unless we can get that mask off him, I can't say for sure if I've met him before or not.
Okay, keep going. What happened with the first and second nunnery games? Maybe they can tell us something.
Before she could respond, Alice spoke up.
Sorry, but I think that's all you're going to get.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why? What? Why?
I don't have any proof that you're not Zero Senior. If you are, then she'd be telling our enemy all our secrets. I can't let that happen.
Wouldn't he already have these secrets, in theory?
You an idiot.
For one,
I'm not Zero. Second, even if I was, I'd already know everything you're refusing to tell me.
as I just said this, Sigma's not actually as dumb as I thought.
There's no reason for you to do
I
this.
wouldn't say that. Maybe there's something we know that Zero Senior doesn't.
And that would be?
Are you deaf? I said we're not telling you.
That was worth a try.
Let's go, Clover. There's one more room we haven't visited.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Hey! Hold on a minute!
Bye.
For fuck's sake. The only word that apparently describes how they left the room would be stalked. Stalked? I could have followed them, sure, but it was clear I wouldn't be getting any more information out of Alice or Clover.
Damn it.
I kicked one of the lockers angrily, but it only rattled back at me. There wasn't anything more I could do. It was time to move on to a different room. I dug my hands into my pockets and headed off. Sure, let's see how the dead lady's doing. Also, this is definitely 2 parts by now.
Sigma, huh? What do you want?
What? I just came here to check up on you.
Oh, I thought maybe you were here to kill me.
Why would I do that?
Because I betrayed you in the last AB game.
Ah, shits and giggles.
I'm the reason you and Fire down to 1 BP.
Yeah, but that's hardly a reason to kill you.
Maybe.
It was clear that conversation wasn't going anywhere. I shut my mouth and looked around the room. I'm guessing Luna's probably here. No? Just him?
So, is it just you here?
On this side of the divider, yeah.
This side?
Quark's over there, having a look around.
Oh, okay.
And there's... You really gonna make me say it?
Oh, the lady who was murdered, you mean? Yeah, you've been acting kind of weird ever since we found her. Why is that?
Well, what? Isn't that normal? We found a dead body. Who the hell doesn't get a little freaked out? What ain't normal is all of you just running around like nothing happened. Hell, some of you probably don't even remember she's in here.
That's just because we got a lot of other stuff to think about. Can you really blame them for being a little single-minded? They're trying to escape from a game that's just made clear it has no problems killing them.
Oh, just trying to survive, huh?
Yeah.
Then don't you think we ought to figure out who killed her first?
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't think much, do you?
No.
I'll bet you a pound of neodymium the bastard who grabbed us is the same bastard who killed her.
Let me Google that later. I don't have a pen on hand. Shit. Well, I guess I gotta make like the modern youth and take note on my phone. Neodymium actually is one of the words that's in my autocorrect list. That's surprising.
Who else could it be?
If Zero is one of us, and you're saying one of us murdered the old lady? You saw it too, right? The person in the gas mask.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything?
Not really. The gas made pretty short work of me. Me and Quark.
What? You and Quark were grabbed together?
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
Is he your grandson?
So what if he is? Why do you want to know? That doesn't have anything to do with what's going on here.
But what if it does? Maybe it'll shed some light on something else.
I'm pretty sure it won't.
Why's that?
Quark's got nothing to do with this.
Quark's got everything to do with this.
So it's got something to do with you then.
What is it, goddammit? What do you want? Why don't you just leave me alone?
Gus, you're suspicious.
What? There's nothing suspicious about me.
Alright, tell me this then. When and where did Zero Senior abduct you?
Forgive me if I don't feel like spilling my guts to a guy who probably hates him right now.
Alright, fine. I'll just ask Quark.
Why do I turn around like I'm gonna give myself whiplash? You should slow down, Sigma. Quark!
Hey, stop it. Quark! Don't tell him a damn thing!
Whoa, you're getting more suspicious by the...
I started towards the petition as I spoke, with the intention of finding Quark. I found him as I rounded the divider, but he was just standing there, a blank, slightly confused look on his face. This unnerves me to no end. This face. Like, this game can fuck up some of the facial animations, Clover, but when it gets them right, holy shit.
Hey, Quark? You alright? Can you hear me?
Huh? What? Is something happening?
I turned to look at Tenmyoji. He looked back, confused.
Weren't you listening to our conversation?
Yeah. You were just talking so fast. I couldn't really understand.
Fast?
My head felt kind of foggy, and I couldn't really make out what you were saying. I'm fine now, though. Whatever it was seems to be gone.
You sure you're okay?
I think I'm just tired.
Aren't we all?
Being stuck in this place is pretty exhausting. And...
He glanced at the bed in the back of the room. On it lay the body of an old woman.
What? Tenmyoji? What the hell were you thinking? You can't let Quark back here.
Huh? Quark, get over here.
Anyway. You really sure you're okay now?
yeah.
Maybe Luna should have a look at you. Supposedly, she's some sort of doctor.
I said I was fine.
Radical 6!
Gosh, Grandpa, you're such a worrier. You always freak out over nothing. I'm fine.
Well, looks to me like you're doing fine. Guess we don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Come on. Let's get back to work. I'm guessing you did.
Oh, shit. For some reason, I'm like double clicking through a lot of this text today. Guessing you didn't find a secret passage somewhere, huh? Nope.
I see.
Yeah. I'll go check on the others then. Tenmyoji, keep an eye on him, alright?
What, you think I need you to tell me that?
I grinned and turned towards the exit. I don't know if grinning's the right thing to be doing here. There was only one place I hadn't visited. Find Luna. Kay, that's who's in here. I think. Yeah, find Luna and Kay. Oh, and Dio. We haven't seen Dio yet.
Ah, Sigma.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
I didn't know that was all one word.
What are you telling me for? Oh yeah, you were one of the first people in here, weren't you?
Yeah, so?
Well, did you notice anything?
No. Although I guess I did notice that the sofa's pretty comfortable.
Okay. How about something more useful?
I'd say that the comfort level of a sofa is pretty useful.
Right.
Dio, what's this?
That? What, you can't tell? It's a dirty magazine.
Oh, come on. It's about astronomy. Can you even read?
That's funny coming from me. Also, I need to grab a drink. Yeah, doing the Sigma voice kind of takes it out of me. Also, that shit-eating grin on Dio's face.
Can you even see? Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
That's the sign you're a lonely individual.
Different strokes, I guess.
It appears to be a special dedicated to a lunar eclipse. The cover says the eclipse can be observed on December 31st, 2028.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it did say something like that.
In big red letters.
December 31st, huh? That's 6 days from now, right?
6 days, huh?
You mean today is December 25th?
I mean, that was the day I was abducted. Don't know how long I've been out. Don't even know what year it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it is. Depends on how long I was out after they hit me with the gas, I suppose.
Hey, Kay. Your team went to the crew quarters, right? Did you find anything?
Nothing of interest.
You'd better not be hiding something.
There really wasn't anything helpful. At least, nothing that could help us escape. There was a book about a cat, though.
Oh, Schrodinger.
A cat? What, so now Zero Senior's a crazy cat lady? Just what the hell are we supposed to do with that tidbit?
Well, it's more useful than how comfortable the sofa is.
Hey! The sofa's comfort level is very useful.
Damn right. If I wasn't sat at my computer recording this, I'd be on the sofa right now.
What?
I think you must have misunderstood me. This book isn't for, cat ladies. It's about Schrodinger's cat.
I don't really give a shit about the breed, genius. Anyway, I'm a dog person, if you couldn't tell.
No, it's not an issue of breed.
It's a thought experiment.
Okay. So it's a story about poor Mr. Schrodinger and his beloved cat, right? Don't tell me. The cat dies at the end. Who fucking who?
Well, actually, that depends on whether you open the box or not.
Fine. Never mind.
Just as I was about to open my mouth and tell Kay that I cared about what he'd found, even though Dio didn't, Luna and Phi appeared. Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, hello, Sigma.
So this is where you were.
Did any of you find anything?
I've been all over the place. Nope, we got squat.
You were looking, though, right? Hey, answer me.
Well, I mean, we weren't wasting time. We're just asking them what they found.
And?
Nothing.
Useless.
Yep.
What about you, Sigma? You were one of the people searching the infirmary, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. It'd take too long to explain. Just have a look at this.
I dug the paper out of my pocket and handed it to Luna.
It looks like a piece of newspaper.
Yeah, we found it in the infirmary safe.
The headline says, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What is Radical 6?
Just read the article.
Okay. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Can I put my hand up and say, like, in a worldwide scale, 100,000 is fucking nothing. That's all I just want to say. I don't know if that's me being an asshole or... I don't know. A cold silence fell over the room. For several long minutes, no one spoke. It was Kay who finally broke the spell.
Is there a chance? I mean, I certainly hope it isn't the case, but could it be that this facility is, in fact, one of the quarantine locations that clipping mentions?
Then, you're saying we're all infected with this Radical 6 virus?
I don't know. Doesn't really fit. I mean, none of us have shown any kind of symptoms, right?
The words were barely out of my mouth when I remembered. Quark. No, he'd just been tired, right?
Are you suggesting that our incarceration here has nothing to do with this article?
Yeah. It just doesn't add up. The order's backwards. Maybe if we'd been thrown in here after this virus started spreading. But right now it looks like we were abducted before this thing turned into a pandemic. How's that make any kind of sense? Besides, you found that article in the safe, right? That means Zero Senior put it there specifically so we could find it and read it.
Why would Zero do something like that?
So that we'd think this place is a quarantine facility. So that we'd think what Zero wants us to think.
How do you mean?
And this thing is just a prop. Something to set the scene. Zero's trying to freak us out. That article is a fake.
You've got a point. If it was real, why cut it out? Just leave a newspaper with the article circled in red pen or something.
Right? That lazy son of a bitch. Probably too much of a pain in the ass to fake a whole paper.
What does the other side look like?
The other side? Oh, hold on. It's black.
See? There you go. Why would a newspaper just be black on one side?
Well, perhaps there was an ad there.
An ad?
Some sort of full-page ad with a black background.
No. I bet you money an article like this was front-page news. It's too big a story. And I really don't think they'd put full-page ads on the back of front page.
Exactly.
If you're from England, they normally put tits on the second page. Or is that the third page? I don't fucking know. It's been literal years since I've bought a newspaper.
Even I know that, and I can count the number of times I've read a paper on one hand.
I am Dio.
If Zero Senior really wanted to trick us, why not go all out? Only an idiot would fall for this. It's pathetic. Am I right or what?
I suppose you do have a point.
But Luna had... I feel like Luna knew about Radical 6 previously.
Yes, I agree.
Besides, we scanned Quark and he showed signs. In an alternate timeline. Gotta really stop bringing that timeline up.
Besides, I don't remember hearing any news about pandemics. If it was really killing hundreds of thousands of people, I'm pretty sure that would have been on the news or something.
You're right. We would have heard about it.
Makes you wonder how long we've actually been out for. We were staring at one another, unsure of what to say next, when... Oh god, is it bomb time? Have we found the bombs?
Tenmyoji? What's wrong?
Luna. Where's Luna?
I'm right here.
Oh, is Quark dying?
Thank God. You're a doctor, right?
Yes.
Close enough.
Well, sort of, I mean.
You have to come with me. Quark, something's wrong with him.
Hey, calm down. Just tell us what happened to him.
He just collapsed. Just hurry. We have to go to the infirmary.
We're kind of doing things out of order now.
Please, he needs your help. You have to save Quark.
A quick glance made its way around the room, and then we were off to the infirmary. The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and then she read them back and Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him.
Radical 6!
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Radical 6! I felt my stomach lurch, even though this is the third time I've seen this cutscene.
Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Oh good, the other two are here. By then, everyone had pushed their way into the infirmary and gathered around Quark's bed. Kay beckoned to Alice and Clover.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah, they have. I told them about it before we went to the lounge.
What? No. No, that can't be right. Quark can't be... There must be something we can do. How can we cure him?
Well, the Atom says that there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
There was some beyond one of the doors in the second area. I, for the love of God of me, can't remember where it was, though.
Where is it?
Was there none in the infirmary?
Sigma, Tenmyoji, and I looked everywhere. We didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything like that in the crew quarters either.
No luck in the lounge.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Tenmyoji's voice broke as he spoke. With a tortured sigh, he collapsed to his knees.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God.
Put the scalpel down.
You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Is this a universal constant? Like, this just happens no matter what timeline we go down?
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this!
Quark's hand began to move like lightning. Is this the third or fourth time we've seen this, actually, upon reflection? I think this is the fourth. Yeah, fourth. Jesus Christ. One, two, yeah, fourth. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Are we... Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! Could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it!
You might as well be one of the boys, Fi.
Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, the hell are you doing? Yeah, I know we've seen
Right.
this.
Damn you!
I'm just curious as to how it's gonna be different.
Bastards! Why won't you let me go?
Considering we actually haven't gone through the second lot of chromatic doors as
I
well.
have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
I also don't know what the fuck he's on about here.
Please! You have to let me go!
Like... Oh, God. Is this just like the form of zombie thing they're taking
Let
on?
me go! I'm trapped here!
We all are. Calm your tits, kid.
Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Ah!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, someone get that scalpel away from him.
Oh god, no! No! Yandere Clover returns! Good job, Clover. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed.
What are we gonna do? Gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Soparil Beta.
Soparil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good, perfect. Hit him with some of that.
Well, what?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
Should probably get my mouse off screen most of the time.
Stop! Stop!
And we've tranked him.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. Everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Alright, guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article Sigma showed me.
You'd better not be lying.
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses that do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
I pulled the newspaper article out of my pocket and looked at it again. Everyone else crowded in.
Look at this last line. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised.
Are you saying this is some kind of quarantine zone?
I already explained this. That's not possible.
Why not?
Dio ran through what he told the rest of us in the lounge.
Then you're saying the newspaper article was faked?
But the virus is clearly real. That Atom machine told us he was infected with Radical 6.
So? Do you know how that thing works? I bet there's 1,000 ways to hack it. Zero Senior probably just programmed it so that it would spit out whatever he wanted. Besides, there was something Sigma mentioned. Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
No one's freaking out after this. Which is good.
What?
What did you say?
Oh yeah, you're a government worker.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alice, what the hell?
As
Explain.
much as I would love to. I'm sorry. Time's up.
Time?
Hit the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Shit. 5 minutes.
Then we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you'd tell us even if there was time,
Or would
right?
I? Who knows?
Oh, you're as bad as fucking Dio.
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
I say we have to bring him with.
Are you sure?
That dems the rules.
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyoji.
You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
At Fi's command, we all began to run. The door opened and we all spilled out into the warehouse. We all got in the lift and we all thought the same thing. Man, I wish this thing would move fucking faster. When Zero severed the wires and we all fell to our deaths. Bad end. I don't know why I'm gesturing with the mouse as I was giving that last speech.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open. We need to hurry.
Who's going to go in which door?
What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Fi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Clover and I pair up with Tenmyoji and go through the blue door. Luna and Fi pair up with Dio and go through the green door. Kay and Alice pair up with Quark and go through the... See, I feel like this is okay because Kay probably won't dick over Quark. Option B. Clover and I pair up with Dio. Fuck no. I don't even care. Option C. Clover and I pair up with Quark and go through the green door. Luna and Fi go with Tenmyoji. Kay and Alice pair up with Dio.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So how do we want to pair up?
I think the people who have the greatest disadvantage should get to choose.
What do you mean?
The people who have 1 BP.
So you, Phi, Luna, and Sigma?
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Who do you want to go with, Alice?
Anyone but Dio.
I knew that option was coming.
I'd rather die than get paired up with that prick.
Oh! Well put! I couldn't have put it better myself.
Just anyone but him.
Damn. That's a lot of hate.
What did you expect? You betrayed me.
Hey, I told you already. That was Quark.
I don't believe you.
What? You're telling me you trust him more than me?
Yeah?
Anybody other than Dio could mean Quark, you know. You willing to pair up with him?
He's unconscious!
He's asleep.
That works as well.
I don't really think I need to worry about him voting.
I glanced over at Quark. He looked tiny, cradled in Kay's arms, fast asleep. If I didn't know better, I'd think he was just a kid who tired himself out from playing too hard.
All right, bye.
If I didn't know better. Oh yeah, because he's ill.
Who do you want to go with?
I misinterpreted that sentence as, if I didn't think he was a little kid.
Anyone other than Tenmyoji is fine. My reasoning is the same as Alice's. He betrayed me last time.
I guess that's fair.
If we want to honor Alice and Phi's requests, then we can go with any option besides C. So, A or B?
Oh, hold on. We've got 2 other people with 1 BP. How about you, Luna?
I don't really have a preference. Clover and Kay did betray me last time, but...
They're both pairs now, though. And since you're a pair too, there's no way you'd end up going through the same door as them then.
Yeah.
Alright then, Sigma. What about you?
Let's see.
Clover and I were a pair. That means I had to choose one of the 3 solos. I'ma do this next time! Because I feel like this has gone... I've recorded... Yeah, an hour and 45 is 2 episodes worth of content. And besides, it's a good branching off point. Oh, that, and I also need to go to bed at some point. Being an adult fucking sucks. It's not too bad, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this part of Virtue's Last Reward. Let me try that again. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this part of Virtue's Last Reward. These last 2 parts, actually. If you like the videos in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave comments on... I feel like the more I think about this game, either I'm overcomplicating it, or I'm actually reaching a point. But I keep bringing up this multiverse theory, and it's just hurting my brain. I just need to go to bed, is what it nails down to. Other than that, if you want to keep up to date with this series, or Kingdom Hearts Drop Dream Distance, or Corpse Party, or whatever may follow Dream Drop Distance, because I'm not far off finishing that game, I don't think. Consider subscribing to the channel. Lets me know that you like this sort of content that I put out, and you actually kind of want to watch it after the Kingdom Hearts binge has ended. That'll be an interesting statistic to see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Nyx, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!